Well, hello and welcome to Gezzbys Farm. Here we are with our 2026 farming challenge where we're going 0 to hero, and we're starting with 0 cash and we're going to see how far we can get by the end of the year. So here we are about to undertake another contract. This one is to actually go and harvest some spinach. I've never actually done any type of crops like that. The crops I've only ever harvested have been grain crops, so here we go with this kind of bad boy. Look at this. It's obviously a tracked vehicle. Very interesting looking piece of machinery. And then we have also, because we're borrowing this equipment, we also have a tractor and a trailer here to actually take the spinach once we've harvested it to the delivery point, to the selling point, wherever that is. We'll check that out once we've harvested it. Again, this is not our equipment. This is not our field. We're actually hiring this equipment. We're renting it, and we're doing it on behalf of a contract. So 2 pieces of equipment here, only one driver. That's me. So the first thing I'm going to do is jump into a tractor. And let's have a look round. I'll look to have a look round in the cab, see what we've got here. We've got a little seat there for our friend, if we ever get one. And over here we've got a screen up here, so it looks like we only have one screen. Some buttons and joysticks and so on, some controls. Nice big back windows so we can see out there what's going on out there. And you can see the airlines there connected for the brakes on the trailer. So that is the tractor, and I'm going to pull forward here and we're going to send this off, get an AI to take this to the field for us. So we're going to get to this point here, we're going to push this button here, we're going to deliver to, and the field is over here somewhere. Here it is, field 13. You can see the one here with the red circle flashing there. So we need to go to here. We're not delivering, we're just going to. So let's go back there, sorry about that. So we're going to deliver it to here, and we'll just get it to park in the street here, or in the road. Let's say we get him parked there, and we're going to point that way. So deliver to the target. So there's that one on its way. So we're going to, there she is, driving it for us to the location there. So now we've straight away jumped into the harvester here, which is set up to harvest spinach. As I say, this is spinach farming or harvesting. Let's have a look around the cab here. So we have a couple of screens here. One looks like it's a camera up the top there. To me that looks like that's a camera, and then we've got a screen, again a couple of joysticks. Much bigger cab on this one. We have a little seat here to the side. Oh, look, there's a fire extinguisher. Plenty of mirrors because it's a big old thing. We won't be able to get an AI to drive this to site because they're going to say there's no field. So we're going to have to drive this one for ourselves. So let's drive this to the field, and so here we go. So while we're driving it, I'll just tell you a little bit about the challenge. Gezzbys Farm Challenge. The Gezzbys Farm Challenge is, we started with 0 at the beginning of this year. Here we are still in January 2026. We started with 0 and we're just working contracts right now. We're just trying to earn as much money as we can at this point because we don't actually own anything, only the clothes we literally stand up in. We're going to see if we can get enough money to buy our farm back by the end of the year if we can. So that means doing as many contracts as we can to earn as much money as we can, and we might have to buy and sell a couple of fields along the way to get to owning our very own farm. So right now, again, we don't own any equipment or anything like that, so we're just borrowing it all, which means we have to rent it. And anyway, this is a very interesting piece of machinery. I've never actually seen one of these. I don't know if you have. But so we're going to go across the railway. Oh, we've got to wait for a train. So this is going to be a first. So let's get out and watch this train go by. I've never seen that before at this junction, but I guess the train track's there for a reason. Anyway, there goes that train. So that was quite good actually, wasn't it? Wow! So let's jump in, and the barrier's going up so we can continue on. And so we go up here to up this road. I don't know if you're familiar with it, but there's like a little tiny kind of village centre, or a little tiny town up here with a few shops and I think a gas station. And we need to get to the road that's kind of parallel over to our right there somewhere. So let's see what happens there. So I want to say thank you for joining us today down here on Gezzbys farm. It's always a pleasure to have you accompanying us. Well, say us, it's only me. Well, me and the AI bot, because I'm not AI. I promise I'm not AI. I'm a real person. I know that's rare these days. You can't tell what's real and what's not. And if you enjoy these videos, it would be great if you could like and subscribe to my channel. That would be great. This is I don't know if you're watching this main video. This is the main video. The way I do it is I make a couple of videos every weekend, full-size videos of about 15-20 minutes, something like that. And then in the week I'll chop that up into shorts, and so pretty much upload something new every day. So be it a couple of big full-size videos, what I call full-size, which is like 20 minutes. Oh, we've got to go right here. And then every day there'll be a short. So if something interesting happens, like, oh, there's that tractor, like right back there with the train, waiting for the train. I mean, that'd be a perfect short, wouldn't it? You know, it's not every time you get to see a train go by. So here's the field here on the left. This is the one we're going to be harvesting. So I've no idea how this thing works. So let's see. So the way I do, I just pull into a field like that. It's like tipping your tipping your toe in the pool. See how warm or cold it is. I'm going to push to activate a helper. We've got a helper. Yeah, we've got a lady helper with us there. And I'm going to guess it's kind of similar to a combine, is it? Is it going to take it on board and, you know, it's going to harvest the spinach and then it's going to want to pipe it out the side, I'm guessing. But anyway, there we go. There's that. So we better move our tractor out the field. That's out the road. It's kind of blocking the way there. There's a fire station there. Look, just over here is a fire station. And anyway, let's jump in here. No, sorry, that's been left-handed for you. Being left-handed, I don't know about you, but us lefties, we kind of struggle a little bit when it comes to controls. But anyway, that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. So let's park in there. So there we go. It's not a huge field. I think we're going to get paid about 2,000 to do this field. Saying it needs lime in the field, it's coming back. So I'm not sure quite how this works. Does it work like harvesting cotton? I mean, does it make like a bale of it? I guess not, because of the type of trailer that they gave us. I think it must pipe it out the side somehow. But we shall see. Quite a nice spot down there. Look, you can see it over the river. That next field, I'm pretty sure, confident, that next field is the field where we there it is over the river there. It's kind of a nice view down there. And one of the grain terminals. Look at this field. Wheat. Oh, I was going to say, it doesn't look like wheat. I wasn't sure if this was cotton, but then I thought, well, no, that don't look like cotton. It certainly don't look like wheat, but it's actually withered. So nobody actually harvested it, just left it, and it kind of died. All you can do here really is, I guess, what I would do with it is just plough it in. That's all you can do, as far as I know. So let's I tell you what, let's jump in with the AI and see. Well, first of all, I call this drone mode. I think they should have a drone mode, don't you? So you can actually kind of, they should call it drone mode, so you can fly around and like see aerial shots like this of what's actually happening here. So I'm not sure what it's trying to do here. What is it trying to? Oh, it's trying to make a corner so it can actually swing round. I see. It's kind of wiggling like a worm, wiggly worm. Because it's a little bit of a strange shaped field, isn't it? It's like a semicircle. You know, it's got this curved back to it, and then it's a little unusual. Here we are up in the trees, so let's zoom through the trees. That doesn't make good viewing, does it? A bunch of trees. So there goes the spinach. It's kind of being blown into the back. So it looks like it's harvesting it, and then it's kind of sucking it up somehow, like almost like a vacuum cleaner, and then blowing it into the tank at the back. How we get it out of there, I'm not too sure. I don't know. It's 12% full. How does it actually? That's rare. I'm not sure how we unload this, but we should find out in a second. Well, not in a second, maybe a few minutes to this film. So I was going to say, if you enjoy my videos, it'd be great if you could like and subscribe, give me a thumbs up to my channel. I'm trying to grow it, it's doing quite well at the moment, but it'd be great to have you along as a member of down at Gezzbys farm. We started early. This is very early in the morning. It's around 5 o'clock in the morning. I thought I'd get an early start. Early start, early finish. About 16%. Full, so we've got a way to go. I've got a feeling we might get this whole field in this harvester. inside the cab and see what's going on. I'm inside the cab there. The screens actually show anything. See the steering wheel turning, you can see the joystick moving. What can we see out the back window? Not too much out the back window there. So, are those fans? Is it actually blowing the spinach into the back of the vehicle? The containment area. So 21% of the contract completed at the moment. So I'm going to leave the AI bot helping us, and I'm going to have a little explore to find out, just have a look in the area to see basically what field we want to buy when we've got enough money to buy it. So we have been here before. We were through the bushes there harvesting a field. So this particular field is withered rather, with wheat in it. It's 100% fertilized. I mean, you straight away you got to come in and plow it. So ideally, you want to try and find a field that's either been plowed or prepared, ready to accept, the crops, whichever type of crop you're going to do. My preference would be cotton, or find one that's ready to harvest, one that's withered. You've straight away you've got to do work to this field. You've actually got to plow this in before you can actually sow anything in the field, any type of crop in here. But this is kind of the size field we might be able to afford as our first one. I'm not sure about this barn over here, which field this barn actually comes with, whether it comes with this field or not. Having said that, these particular barns are more for aesthetics. You can't do very much with them at all. Can you climb up this ladder? You can. Oh well, that's cool. You can climb up the ladder. I'm not sure why you'd want to do that, but anyway, we're up the ladder. How to get down? I guess is the question. I'm going to jump, whoop, and that was me who made that noise. Again, there's not much you can do with these with these barns other than sell them. You can sell them. You don't get a lot of money for them, maybe $3,000 or $5,000, something like that. But the ground is nice and flat, so it is ready to accept, a shed or, depending on what you want to put on there. I mean, you could put a cow shed there and then turn this into, grass. Again, this fire station here, this fire department is again just for aesthetics. The silo over here, you can actually use this. I'm not sure how you use it, but it's available to be used. You can store grain in here, and I'm not quite sure that works, whether you have to buy this first or not, and then maybe you can, I don't know, maybe access this building once you've bought this piece of land here. Well, maybe not, because it's got cars on it, so that means you've probably got to sell it. Couple of shops. Well, we looked at down here in a recent video, so let's go up over the other way and see what we can see over this way. So we're at 24% harvesting of the spinach here, and I was going to run over this side of the field. So let's see. So this field again is not too bad a size. It's a little bit of an unusual shape. But I guess no huge problem really. It's showing on the map there, down there, that there's a wooded area. So very often you'll buy a field and it'll have a wooded area like this. Now these trees you can cut down. You can cut these trees down, and believe me, I'm an expert at this. You can cut these trees down and you can sell them. So something like this, for example, this tree here, or maybe did we run past look like an oak? That big one there, that is probably worth several $1,000s. So something like that, but the work that's involved you've got to cut the tree down, and then what I do is I use a winch to actually tow it to the wood yard, and to the sawmill, and they will buy that wood, and well, they'll buy it all actually, but then you end up with stumps, and the stumps you have to grind down with a stump grinder before you can do anything, and then you're going to plow this. Well, not. Oh look, there's a pond here. This is nice. What is that in the middle of the pond there? What is that? We're going through the bushes. We're actually in the water. Typical, isn't it? This is what they call the lefty tax. This is... What is this? What is that? It's a boot. It's a welly. It's a farmer's welly, a green one. Well, where's the rest? Anyway, let's go for a swim. I didn't expect to go swimming when I'm supposed to be harvesting spinach. Anyway, bulrushes. The quality and the detail in this game is amazing, really. So you have a shed here, which is kind of nice. These rocks on the edge there, these ones that are in the way, you can buy a tool that I think would possibly get rid of these, like a pneumatic drill, and drill them out. You've got a driveway into here, so you could kind of level this out a bit, and because you can do some terraforming. This is kind of interesting. I'm kind of interested in this. I don't know how much this would be, because it's just the pond is, the lake there, I don't really have a use for that, but you could turn this into a farmyard. You could live here, you could put a farmhouse here, or I'd use the the trailer, the manufactured home, put that on this site, and actually kind of live on this site here. There's another field here. This is a slightly bigger one, a triangular piece. Look, this is growing sugar beet. So the thing with these crops, where they're like root crops, it needs some serious equipment to get that out of the ground, and it doesn't, in my opinion, it doesn't make economic sense. I mean, some of this equipment's like 400,000 or 500,000, or maybe more, 600,000. Something like this that we're using here is probably a 600,000 piece of equipment, and I'm guessing. I mean, I don't know, but it's, it just to harvest one field, it's going to take potentially years and years and years to get your money back. In my opinion, it's just not worth it. You just rent it. I mean, then not only that, you've got the maintenance, you've got the diesel or the fuel to put in it. So it's easier just to rent it when you need it, and each time it comes with a full tank and of gas or fuel, diesel, whatever it is in it, and it's got doesn't need any maintenance. It's fully maintained. Let's jump in and see how we're doing. We're at 48%. You can see it in the back there. Look, you can see the spinach in the back